Welcome back. This is a follow-up to my last video, which was the one where I found the entire bag of Lego for $10 at a yard sale, which was an awesome score. In that video, I went through everything that was included in there, and I mentioned that there may have been a few sets that I recognized, and I said I would do a follow-up video on that to show you what I found, and that's what this video is. This is me sharing the sets that I found for my $10 Lego bag yard sale score. Unfortunately, none of the sets were complete, but I'm gonna share them with you nonetheless. Let's start with the set that I was most confident with being in the bag. It's because I already own it. This is Lego Creator Set 31032 Red Creatures. And there were several pieces in the bag that I noticed that looked very familiar to me. And lo and behold, here is what came out of it. This is about 95% complete. Looking at the back here, you'd hardly be able to tell anything's wrong with it. And there's only a minor thing. And if you look at it directly head on, right there, that piece right here, which is very common. I'm just doing this because, you know, obviously I have these pieces, but I want to show you exactly what came out of it. I'm missing that piece on this side right here. And the only other piece that I'm missing is if you look at the back right here, see how there's two there? There's only one over here. So I'm literally missing two pieces from this entire thing to make it 100% complete. But everything else is there, fully functional. And it's kind of a bummer that I already own this set because that would have been cool to pick up a new one, but it doesn't hurt having extra pieces in your collection. And I'm happy to get this. And the coolest thing about this is that this is a $15 set. I paid $10 for the whole bag, so I got a $15 set out of it as long as I can come up with these two extra pieces, which should be no problem at all. The next set I want to share with you is a sizable one. You probably at least saw this front piece in the last video. This is Lego Junior Set 10675, The Big Escape. And the sad thing about this set is it's missing so many pieces. I debated whether it even included in the sets that I found, but here it is. We'll start with the police car, very incomplete. First thing that you notice is missing is the front wheels on both sides. Couldn't find those anywhere in the bag. Does have most of the front complete and the lights at the top. Missing a piece on the door on this side, and then there is no bumper on the back. Does have the tail lights. And there should be a police officer minifigure inside this car, but there are no police officers that I could find in the entire bag. Next up is the police motorcycle, which with the exception of a front tire, is completely barren. There's no lights in the front. There should be a police officer minifigure on this as well. Should be a thing on the back with a blue light on it. Got nothing here. Now we finally move on to the police station, and the one thing this actually has is a minifigure. I have the criminal minifigure in the front of the station here, so that was nice that that was included. But with the exception of that, there's a lot of incomplete pieces. This bar that goes up in front here that blocks cars from coming in, there should be another red tile and white tile on that. They were not included. There should be a blue light that's on top of this, which was not included. Did have the garbage can, which is nice. That was outside of there. And then up top here, there should be an antenna that comes up off this, which is out of frame, but there isn't one. There should be a light on this, which there isn't one. The good news is, on the side here, all the door and everything is included, which is cool. Coming around the back, this is very incomplete. There should be an entire section inside here with a computer and everything for the guy to work on. I do have the computer piece. What I don't have is the desk, so I just have that sitting there. There's a couple extra pieces that are in here. One thing that I will turn around for you so you can actually see that is included. There's like a little accessory wall here with handcuffs and a walkie-talkie on it, so that is nice that that was there. Got a ladder over here, which was supposed to be there. Turn it so you can see that. There isn't too much going on inside here, but there were several missing pieces. The jail cell is complete, which is nice. Can't get my finger in there. I've got no fingernails. There we go. So open that up. You can't really see inside there. But I thought this green piece that's under this was for some tropical set, but that's what it was for, is for this jail. And got the tiles outside here. So that's all complete. So really not too terrible. I do have the lights up here, which is nice. Oh, there's supposed to be a camera up on top of here, right there, which isn't there. And there's also supposed to be a police dog, which wasn't in the bag. So this set, while I do consider it to be a set, there's just so much missing from it. It's kind of sad that there's so many missing things, because this set would have been pretty cool to have in my collection, but that's all right. You get what you get when you're paying $10 for an entire mystery bag. Next up is our first Legends of Chima set. This is one that I spotted in the last video and I was hoping would be complete. Sadly, it isn't, but this is Legends of Chima set 70126. Crocodile Legend Beast. First, we'll look at the minifigure, which is very incomplete. The main thing that's missing is his helmet, which looks like a crocodile head, and it looks really awesome in the photo that I can see here, but he doesn't have that, just a standard head. He should have a piece of armor that goes over his chest, which isn't there, and he should also have a weapon that isn't there. So it's just the minifigure, nothing else, no accessories. Looks like he does have two different faces, which is cool, and I think I like this one the best, so I might just switch that around. because that looks really awesome. The good news is the actual set is a lot more complete than what this minifigure is. Here's the Crocodile Legend Beast. I guess that's what I'll call it. It's almost complete, missing a few things. First thing I'll show you is the function of this. I like the tail. Everything moves around. It's an awful lot like the dragon that I looked at earlier with the movement on the legs and the tail. Also the mouth opens and closes from the top here. But on the head here, first thing you'll notice it's missing, got this little tile that's missing on the side there, which would finish off its nose. And the unfortunate thing is, and this is going to be a hard piece to replace, you see his eye on the one side here, which looks really awesome. This side, I'm missing both of those pieces, so that got completely lost. So I don't have that. I believe that he put the decals on. Some of these decals are on upside down, I think. I think it might be these ones. The kid did a little bit of a rush job maybe, or just a really bad job. Could have been a 5-year-old for all I know, but the decals are pretty messed up. I'm missing these big claws that go on each side here. There should be these big silver claws that kind of come out. They're missing on both sides. And I think that is about it on this entire thing. I didn't know if I was missing any teeth or not. I think they're all there. But check out the inside of the mouth. How cool is that? So this set is a little incomplete, and the downside about these sets that are so specific, like this one for example, getting that eyepiece probably isn't going to be very easy to replace, so I might just have to replace it with something generic. It might just be something stupid. I could also put any kind of claw that I have in there, or put any kind of weapon or something, or just leave it blank, take that out and put something else in if I wanted to make this my own, which is what I like to do. But overall, this is a fun set, and it's good to have in the collection. I wish those few pieces had been in there, because this one, again, would have been a really awesome one to have complete. The final two sets that I'm going to share with you are both Polybag builds, both of them missing some pieces. First one we'll take a look at is this one. This is one that I actually own in bag, which I haven't opened yet. I wish this had been complete as well. That's going to be kind of like the theme of this. This is LEGO Legends of Chima set 30262 Gorzan's Walker, Gorzon. Not sure, I don't really follow Legends of Chima, and there was quite a bit of it in this collection. But what he's missing, all the legs and this mech thing that he's standing on, is fairly complete, and this moves around kind of on a ball hinge like that. What he's missing are two missiles that go on the top of each side here. They were not in there. Fortunately, the minifigure is complete with his entire headpiece on, and I had two of those in there, so there must be another set he's included in as well. I didn't see the pieces for a second one of these, but I do have two of these Gorzon minifigures. Here's a look at the back of it, just kind of sitting in a brown chair. Nothing too special about this. This isn't, I don't think is the most impressive Polybag out there, but it's something, and this was included. It's a $4 set, which I'm missing two pieces from, but that was in the $10 bag. Last and probably least, this is LEGO Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles set 30271. Mikey's Mini Shell Razor. When I saw this in the bag, I saw this first and I was like, that is awesome, because this is a set that I originally wanted but missed back when it was released. So I was hoping that I would have it in this, but once again, I was kind of let down because this is very incomplete. First thing you're missing are the big tires that go on the back of this. Did have the front end of it. There's two doors on each side as Mikey falls over. Two doors that are both missing, and then there's also this cannon that's supposed to be on the top of here that's missing. So this is almost not even worth mentioning, but I thought I'd throw it in there because I could recognize that. Also got the Michelangelo minifigure, which is complete with the shell. So I guess if you consider him maybe worth $2, and being that this is a $4 set, still kind of factors in. I'm happy to have him as a minifig, but I would have really liked this set to be complete. To finish up this video, here is a display that I made of all the sets that came from the $10 LEGO bag. I know I said in the video multiple times that I would have loved for these to be complete, and I would, but I am so thankful that I have these. I think for $10, this would be a great deal, but when you factor in that I have this gallon bag that's full of LEGO pieces that I also got from the $10 bag, I made out like a bandit on this, and I'm so thankful for that. There's at least 11 other minifigures in there with all those pieces. I haven't done a final count, but for $10, I think this was a steal. I thank you for watching this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more like this in the future, and I will see you in the next video.